Hey y'all, so as y'all can see, baby is here. Okay, I was gonna make a post earlier, but it's too much to even type. So last night, like most nights, I'm typically restless or whatever. Um, but around, let's see, 1 o'clock or so, I decided to get out of bed because I couldn't really rest. I went in the living room and just basically bounced on the yoga ball that I have, and um, I started listening to music, writing in my little calendar and stuff. And I was like, well, maybe in a couple hours I'll go to bed. I was so thirsty though and hot, so I had the fan on and drinking water and stuff. Around 3 o'clock, I started to feel a little bit of pain. I was like, well, my lower back hurts sometimes anyway, so whatever. I really wasn't thinking full throttle labor was coming until around 3:30 this morning. My stomach just continued to ball up and like contracting every 1 to 2 minutes. So I was like, okay, this got to be labor. This is not Braxton Hicks. So I got up. I actually made a little boomerang. It was like 3:44 when I started making my labor ease tea. And I was like, okay, let me start drinking this because this is the real thing. So I stayed in the living room to almost around 5 o'clock drinking tea and water and walking around, swaying my hips a little bit. I tried laying down like on my left side, but that was excruciating pain. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing that. Once it became almost 5 o'clock in the morning, I came in the room and drew some bath water. And I was like, okay, let me relax in the tub. Everybody was still sleeping. Well, Rob was laying down, but I don't think he was like sleep. So I sat in the tub for a little while, trying to relax. I turned on the diffuser, put lavender and a little bit of clary sage in there, and had it going for some aromatherapy. So I sat in there for a good while, and then I said, okay, well, let me take a shower and have the hot water to kind of hit my back and stuff. So I turned that on. The contractions continued. They didn't never stop. I kind of leaned up against the wall and got to rocking and all of that. And one thing that like kind of relieved some of the tension was when I started brushing my teeth in the shower. I don't know. It's weird, yeah, but it did. I kept contracting, but I guess the motion of brushing my teeth or whatever, it kind of calmed me down. It's weird, yes. But anyway, after that, um, let's see, fast forward after the shower, I got out and I got onto the toilet. And at 5:38, my water broke on the toilet. And I sat there for a few minutes and it kept trickling. At 5:45, I got onto the ground with my towel because I had the urge to like squat. And that's when my mucus plug came out actually. And I just stayed there on the floor for a while. And then I heard Rod say, "Are you all right in there?" And I was just trying to keep calm because I didn't want him to get nervous or, stuff like that. A couple minutes later, I just opened the door and I was like, "Can you get the bedside commode?" "Yeah, we talking about you." And after that, I sat on the bedside commode for a couple minutes and I was like, "Nah, I gotta squat again." So I got on all fours for a little while until they got really uncomfortable. And we ended up running some more water. So I got back in the tub and I had Rod to cut the lights off and just turn on the diffuser light only. And he brought our little Google thing in there and it played meditation music. So I just got on all fours in the water because that's what felt best for a little while. And I just kept contracting. I want to say I was in there, yeah, maybe another hour-ish, because altogether my labor was 4 hours and 1 minute from what I was timing. So at one point I just felt a strong urge and I kind of just, was getting my breath, but at the same time I'm like, okay, I gotta think through the pain. And I pushed once and I felt the head come down. And then it was like I couldn't just squat with him. I stood up and started pushing again. And then when I felt his body like coming out is when I kind of squatted down some more. So it took me 2 big pushes and he was out. And that was at 7:31. So he was born at 7:31 this morning on 4/6/21. And amazingly, 9 minutes later, Smalls came into the bathroom to meet his brother. We have videos, but of course they'll have to be edited and stuff because of the nudity and all that. So once we get that together or whatever, we may share it. And yeah, if y'all got any questions, you can comment or whatever. Right now, I'm on the bedside commode because I'm steaming. The only thing I've had is some seeded grapes, and I'm still drinking tea, the labor ease tea and afterbirth healing tea, and some spring water. So that's about it that I've had, and it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So later I'm gonna get him dressed and all that. We still doing skin to skin. He's been latching really well, so he's breastfeeding pretty good. He's eating. What else? Oh, and he weighs 6 pounds and 9 ounces. And we're gonna get his length and all that later on. But y'all see I'm looking kind of rough, but I've been up over 24 hours, so y'all know how that is, may or may not know. But yeah, I'll share more about the home birth story when I get a chance, I guess. All right. See y'all.